Hello. Hey guys, how are you? Excuse me. Just give y'all a minute to pop in here. Hi Kenya. Hi Michelle. Hi Ravinder. Hi Janelle. Good. I like happy. Hey Mark. Happy's good. Happy is very good. Get myself set up here a little bit. Okay. Sorry for that terrible lighting. So we're going to do the weekend love reading. And then we have our personal readings are available today. So I'll just give you guys a few minutes. Hope everyone is doing well. Is having a great week so far. And I'll wait also for the mods to pop in. All right. So let's see here. So if you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome. I will be doing the weekend general collective love reading. And then after, we'll do the question portion. If anyone has any questions or would like to get a personal mini reading here today, going forward, I will be available for that. All right, so I'm shuffling now the Romance Angels Oracle deck to see what the love message is for you guys. And then we're going to take a look at the person that you may be connected to and then your energy connected to them. Okay, so let's take a look here. Spirit, what are the messages for the collective, the love message? Okay. Oh, deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Well, that's a great way to start a reading. What do you think? Okay, I'm going to pull 2 cards. What else do we need to know here? Give your relationship a chance. Work on the partnership. Oh, it's very interesting. Okay. Somebody's hiding. Okay. Somebody might be pretending to be something that they're not. Could be trying to boost themselves up, make it seem as if they are, it's kind of like upselling themselves is how I feel. Okay. But this connection, I feel like there's a person here who really wants to work on this partnership. So I feel like you're dealing with someone who could just have maybe some insecurity issues or something along those lines, or just be a bit insecure about things. Okay. They might also have somebody else that they are currently talking to or are involved. So there might be a decision between 2 people here as well. So let's take a look and see what this person's energy is. They might be hiding somebody else or just hiding the fact that they're communicating with another person. Okay, so starting the reading with the King of Pentacles. So somebody here could be connected to an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So it doesn't have to be that sign, but they come across as the King of Pentacles where, they're very focused on work, that kind of energy. They're focused on their money, maybe their career, just trying to make sure that things are good in their life financially. Okay. Some of you are dealing with someone who has somebody else, but for some reason, I feel like they're interested in you. All right, so let's see what else is going on with this person. Okay. Yeah, they got a lot on their plate, this person. Heavy burden, carrying this struggle, heavy burden, struggle in their life. But, I feel like they are coming to the end of this struggle, coming to the end of this burden. And for the most part, this person seems to put the struggle on themselves. Okay. The burdens that they carry, they put it on themselves. I feel like this person is most of the time in their own way. They make themselves the obstacle. They put more on their plate than they need to, or they maybe at times make things seem a lot worse than they actually are. All right, so the Two of Swords. Yeah, and this makes me feel the Two of Swords has a lot to do with deception. Okay, this person is, I feel like whomever you're connected with, they're sitting more in this indecision mode. Their situation that they're dealing with at this time is a little stagnant, and they really can't, they're trying to figure out what to do. Okay, they're trusting their intuition. So, if some of you are connected with someone who is connected to somebody else, I feel like they are trying to make a decision about this. Maybe, if there's a decision between you and their another person that they're connected with. And so when I look at this card, I also see air sign, but with a moon influence. So it could be Cancer or having a water influence. They're really tapping into, if you're connected to an air sign or whichever, they're really tapping into their emotions and their feelings, because all that water there in the background, they're trying to stay steady and think logically, but this is an emotional decision this person is trying to make. Okay. They might have a very, like, a physically demanding job as well. I feel like this person, it could be older as well, whether they're an earth sign or not. They're pretty logical and they might come across as a bit reserved to you, right? They like the finer things in life. They like nice cars, nice clothing. They like to have their bank account full and things like that. This person might be like a workaholic at times, but you are in their life for some kind of reason, and they have a decision. Their decision is, I feel, and I really do feel like this has to do with two people. For those of you who are resonating with that, their decision is, do they stay with the person that they're with, or do they try to work on this connection with you? Okay. So if the person that you're listening for is not involved with somebody else, I feel like this person's trying to figure you out. Okay. They might be looking at you somehow, some way. I feel like for a lot of you, this person, maybe they're looking at you online or on social media. They're trying to understand, kind of like understand your behavior, because, our behaviors on social media at times can be very indicative of who we are or how we are. And I feel like this person is trying to understand based on things that they see, right? So it's almost as if like he's got his iPad or his phone or, his computer or something, and he's studying a little bit or trying to figure things out when it comes to you and make a decision about this connection. So let's take a look and see what else is going on here. Sorry for the blur. Hey, Michelle. And don't forget, you guys, if you want to get a personal reading from me besides here, you can contact me on the Instant Go app. The link will be in the description box below. Okay. All right. Here we go with another deception card. Wow, your person's energy, something's going on with them. There's a sneakiness to this connection. And there could be a desire to sneak away with you, of course. But I feel like whomever you're connected with is basically trying to figure out how to do something or how to handle a situation or how to do something with your connection. And they're doing things behind the scenes. That's how I feel. They're doing some things, or they're doing something behind the scenes. And it could have a lot to do with like spying, sneaking away, spying, trying to figure out what you're doing or what's going on, or if you're sneaky, or if you're the one who's deceptive, or if you are interested in working on this connection with them, or if you would be open to it. So I really, I just feel like we have two people here just kind of sussing each other out. We're trying to understand. It's like a behavioral pattern, trying to understand behavioral patterns. And it's a struggle. Either you or this person are just not revealing a lot at this time. I'm hearing the word premeditated decisions, like playing chess, thinking about it. What's my next move? What do I do next? How do I get out of this spying type of energy or sneaking around? How do I get out of this and try to make something happen here? I don't feel like it's like really bad spying. I just feel like I was just saying somebody here might be a little insecure or just not sure how to handle you. Let's pull another card. Okay. They definitely want to make an offer. Definitely they want to communicate with you. They do see your value. That's for sure. I feel like this person kind of has you on a little bit of a pedestal. Maybe they're a little intimidated by you or something. And I do get a sense that they want to communicate with you. Maybe ask you, to go somewhere. I always say, like, that's the dinner plate card, like go have dinner. Or this is someone who is pretty physically fit. Look at the guns on this guy. And maybe younger too for some of you, or is older but acts kind of younger, immature. Look at those guns, big muscles. This is the only page that's got those, beefcake muscles. But if you notice here, we don't have any major arcana. So this energy can go either way. This energy could go either, you know what I mean? Like it's not like heavily influenced by the planets or the major arcana. This is, and we do have that moon energy, moon in Pisces coming up February 23rd, I think. So Sunday, is it Sunday, Saturday or Sunday? So there is definitely an emotional influence that's taking place, and Pisces all about illusions and secrets and things like that. So that energy, somebody trying to figure something out about you, watching you, trying to understand your behavior, questioning, is this real? Is this person real? Or is this Can this be something? But they're definitely admiring you. And you may get a message or some type of communication over the weekend about that, where they kind of like put you on a bit of a pedestal, or they just kind of like say something to you like, wow, you're so great, or, like, there's just, I'm feeling like a dreaminess, because the Page of Pentacles is, it's always a card about brand new opportunity, and that excitement that comes with that when we're starting something new, or, meeting someone, or having a date, or just connecting with someone. So let's take a look at your energy here and see what's going on for this weekend. You might get an offer for a date. It could be like, page always represents to me like a written page. So it'd be like a text. It's either going to be a text or an email. It's not really going to be a phone call or a message. Okay. Okay. So you have the Three of Pentacles. Okay. So this card can represent school, education, apprenticeship, student, something new. New as in like when you're newly starting something. And I feel like you might work with this person, for some of you, or know them through like some kind of school environment or work environment. Okay. Just some of you. Or else there's an energy here where this person might sit in a higher position than you, and you don't, you're kind of a little bit, you're more in like the 3 and they're more in the King. So this card is about performance as well. So I'm getting the message that some of you will be trying to be on your best behavior, give your best performance. Even if, like I was saying, they're watching you on social media or something, you might be very selective about the things that you post, or put up there. And this feels very new to me in some way, like you're, in a way, kind of relearning things about this person. I feel for a lot of you, this might be like a new connection that's happening, where you're trying to understand them and learn, because I feel you're more in this, apprentice position. And this is about crafting and building. And that's kind of your mindset as well, like wanting to craft and build something here with somebody. And this person kind of, I feel like they have a bit more experience than you, and could possibly teach you, or you might also be communicating with other people, maybe asking questions about them, or asking for advice, how to go about something, or to, connecting with this person, even if like you're reconnecting with someone, how to go about this situation, seeking advice of some sort. So let's see what else is going on with you. Wow, you have the Wheel of Fortune. You're both coming to the end of a cycle and connecting with each other, is like a brand new start in some way, right? Because they're at the end of carrying this burden. I keep hearing that song. Is it called Forgiveness by Don Henley? It's an old song. You've been carrying around that burden, it'll eat you up inside. Like this, the person that you're connected with has been just, a huge, carrying around a lot of burdens and struggles, perhaps from past relationships or things like that. And you have too, but you're a bit more in a beneficial position, because you have kind of healed a lot of things in your life, and you've overcome many things, and you're kind of like ready for a new start. Like, and the wheel is here for you. You have a major arcana. So this is definitely shifting in your favor, whatever's going on with this person. and the communication or connecting with this person. They're still kind of at the start. They have this pentacle, and it's small, but it's exciting to them, and they look at you in that way, like with admiration. And you've got like this gigantic coin here for the Wheel of Fortune. Like, it's a big win for you, but be careful with that, right? That you don't get ahead of yourself, because this person you might feel like you hit the jackpot with them. And they're not so sure just yet, because they're still trying to decide maybe about a decision about somebody else that they might be with, or decide about you. And they're kind of, this person's sneaking around trying to get information or figure you out. So let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune. So real quick, we have air, we have fire, we have earth. I notice we don't have any water. The only water we do have is the fixed wheel, which would be Scorpio energy. Okay. So, your person could be whoever, but predominantly we do have earth as the King of Pentacles, male or female, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. All right. So let's see what's going on here. Yeah, you're kind of keeping quiet about this. You're pretty relaxed. You're just like, okay, taking my time, that whatever will be, but you will be feeling over the weekend. If you get some kind of communication from this person, you're going to feel like you hit the jackpot in some ways, but you're really not going to reveal it. I see this person communicating with you about how much they admire you or how much they're into you. And I feel like you're going to know that you feel the same way. It might even feel bigger or stronger for some reason. I don't know why. But at the same time, you're going to keep that a little wrapped up and just be more like, well, thanks. Little do they know that you're like feeling the same for them and then some. Okay. So, you're also in this position here. I was just getting this with the Wheel of Fortune. This thing is shifting. It's going in your favor. Definitely, it's in your favor. But you're not going to pursue. You're going to sit in this Four of Swords energy and just kind of lay back a little and wait for them to come to you. But I feel like this connection is very favorable to you. They're not sure just yet. It hasn't hit them just yet, because they're still trying to either get out of something or figure something out. But you're in this place of like, yep, this is my person, but I'm not going to rush it yet. I'm not going to say anything just yet. Now, let me just reiterate, this could be someone from your past, or it could be somebody new, or somebody you're currently dealing with. Okay. So you'll have to apply it unless we get actual confirmation with, like, say, the Six of Cups or something. It really could go either way. All right, what else is going on with you? Oh, wow. See, I told you. You have the Lovers, 2 major arcana cards. So you're already, these are 2 decision cards here, just so you know. You're both deciding. This person's more or less trying to decide about how they feel. Your decision, you're already ahead of them. You already know, or you will know over the weekend, that this is your person. You want to be with them, and you guys are a fit. You're a match. So, like I said, your decision, love is a verb, and you will make the decision, or already have, that this is your person. They're still kind of like, they might be blocking a little bit or trying to figure it out. So they're just kind of slow. They'll be a little bit behind you, but you're leading the way with the Lovers. Okay. You're kind of, you might be, this is Gemini energy. So you might be influencing this a little bit over the weekend, trying to kind of get them to see, or you might communicate in some way or draw them to you to let them know or share with them that you are seeing a match here. There's also an element here of wanting to get naked or be vulnerable in front of each other, and Archangel Gabriel, I believe, is the messenger. So that's why I was saying there might be some type of communication. 6 is a communication card. So you might be communicating with them over the weekend in some very loving way that, we're a match. We're a match made in heaven. We're a good fit, something. I don't feel like you're manipulating or anything, but you're just seeing this. And you may have, if you've known this person, you may have known this for a long time. And I feel like your person is kind of like shocked, like in a way, they're kind of like, this is too good to be true. And that's why they're doubting. And they think maybe you're wearing the false mask or something. It's just too good to be true. They might be thinking, oh, you're kind of being sneaky or something, but I don't feel that's what your energy is at all. I feel really like strongly that they're just in disbelief because they've never met anyone like you. Like they have such high value, you have high value, and you're up on like this pedestal that they have you on, and they just look at you in awe, like a teenager that has a crush, just like, oh. All right, let's see what else. We'll clarify the Lovers. I love these readings. Yep. See, you're going to put it out there a little bit. Just kind of wait and see what you get back. All right. 3, communication. So we have 2 communication cards here, right? You're not in a rush. I hear you. You're kind of like, this is what I hear you saying. This is kind of like your thought, your mindset, your thought process. You already know that you two are a thing, like you're meant to be. And you're so confident in that. It's just a matter of time for them to catch up, and you'll kind of wait for them to see what you're seeing, what you're feeling. Like it's not even a feeling or a vision. It's like an energy. And you're just kind of like, I'll be here. And when you're ready, like when you catch up to this, you'll see it. You'll pick up on that energy at some point. I mean, you might be just really confident of some sort. You've got that passion here, that passionate energy with the wands. So you may communicate or say something to them, or make a mention of something about coming into union with them. And some it could be very mundane. It could just be coming into union as far as like, like I was saying, maybe like getting naked under the covers, or just going to be somewhere together where you're both being open and vulnerable with one another. And you might just kind of put it out there and wait to see what they make a decision to do. Because for them right now, it's stalemate. They're trying to figure it out. And I know I keep repeating. Let's see what else is going on with you. Okay. So since they have the 7 of Swords, you have the 8 of Wands. Wow, you're definitely like, you're going to be communicating with them. You might even be trying to say things to them. I think you might be expressing yourself too, flirting, Cupid's arrows, that kind of thing. And that might be causing them to like question. I'm telling you, this person's just in complete awe of you, or will be. And so they might be like questioning, pulling back a little bit, because they have the 7, you have the 8. But there's also possible travel here. You might be thinking about traveling over the weekend or getting together with this person. I mean, you're just giving them all this good news. You're like Santa bringing Christmas gifts. And this person, I feel like I feel like somewhere along the line, they don't feel anyone could really appreciate them as much as they deserve. And they've struggled a lot in relationships or in love, you know, and they're exhausted. They're not 100% sure if they want to do this again or, you know, get involved again in this way or have this start all over. But at the same time, they're like finished with the struggle and they do want to give this a chance. I'm hearing that this person just can't believe that someone like you would be interested as much as you are in them because they have, as I was saying in the beginning, some insecurity issues. They focus on work a lot and stuff, and that might be like a bit of a distraction for them from having to deal with any heartbreak or pain, right? I feel like you're leading them in some way. Let's see. What else is going on with you? Yep, look. They've got like one pentacle, you have 10. And the thing is, like, it's like an inner knowing that you have. You're leading this person to what you want or what you desire. You're manifesting, like it's like a law of attraction thing. You're manifesting this with this person. Do you hear my dog? I'm sorry. The mailman comes and all hell breaks loose. Like he sees the mailman every single day. You'd think at this point he would know who it is. So you're manifesting like the law of attraction. You're drawing this person to you just by being still, but being present and available. And it's super, super sexy. It's really, really nice. You're not over communicating here with the Four of Swords in the sense like you're letting them finish out whatever their struggle is. You're letting them finish out whatever their burdens are that they need to finish out in their life. But you are communicating with them here in the sense where it's like, no, I'm really passionate about you. I'm not kidding. I'm not lying. I'm not being deceptive. I'm not trying to take advantage. I'm not manipulating. I feel like your person has been dealt a tough hand with people who took advantage of their emotions or manipulated their emotions to get what they want. And you're just keeping it real here with the 10 of Pentacles. In the past, you know, maybe some of you have been married or, you know, had stable relationships, and this person really did not. They kind of approach the connection as childlike. You know, they may not have a lot of dating under their belt, or they may not have a lot of relationship experience and stuff like that. And so I don't know exactly what happened to them in the past, but they do kind of like go in with like this deception card. Like they do have a sense that it almost feels kind of like a little negative, right? In that they just don't feel like someone could just really be that good and that real like you are and that amazing. So they doubt it, you know, but at the same time, they're very intrigued, and they're intrigued enough to try to figure out what is going on here, what is happening. So let's take a look and see possible outcome for this situation. So when I say the outcome, I don't necessarily mean over the weekend. I just feel like this is weekend energy or going forward. But the outcome would be kind of like, you know, at any time, because things take time to evolve and grow. All right, let's see. Possible outcome, please. Okay, so I want you to know something. The Three of Swords came out, but it came out in the reverse. So I feel like there's a lot of healing that's going to happen in this relationship or in this connection. All right. There's a lot of healing after an argument for some of you, healing after a breakup, whether it's between you both or they had a breakup. And there's healing from this now, possibly because of your presence in their life. This is a recovery card from someone who has been through possibly some type of traumatic experience. Both of you have. There's a very healing, deep healing energy. And you're bringing it because you have the Four of Swords, which is recovery. And the Three of Swords reverses in reverse. It reverses back to the Two of Swords, where your healing energy that you bring to this person, they feel it deep within their emotions. That's why they're checking to see how they feel. So there's an element of having you on a pedestal because of physical attraction, sensual attraction, but there's also a healing energy within in the emotions. And I think they kind of go hand in hand. Sorry, my dog says hi. Please stop barking. Gosh. Let's see what else is going on. I'm going to have to change my time because the mailman always comes at this time. I'm going to have to change my times. Put a muzzle on him or something. All right, what else? I'm sorry. All right, so we have the Hangman. Okay. Yeah, so this is beautiful. This is Piscean energy here. So the Hangman means, so the situation is still kind of not moving much over the weekend, but there is an element here of enlightenment in the mind, seeing things from a different point of view. You will have this ability to enlighten this person's heart, to bring healing to it and recovery, and to communicate with this person that healing energy that you have, that spiritual energy, right? That acceptance. And that's what the Hangman is. It's about acceptance. It's about a situation being what it is. Sometimes it could be very spirituality, like Jesus on the cross, just giving in and just trying to make the best of a situation that's not so great, and you always hear me say, no matter where you are in your life or whatever situation you're in physically, you always have your mind to get you to change it around, right? So let's say you have to sit in the doctor's office for and the wait is like an hour and a half, and you have to put somewhere to be, and you're stressing, and you don't want to wait. But if you can find a way to enjoy that, well, that's freedom in the mind, right? And then you're not trapped, right? So you find a way to make the best of your situations. And I feel like that's what's happening here with the two of you, right? There's an enlightenment, there's a healing. Two people who are in something that perhaps it's stagnant, or it hasn't moved, or it's not really moving forward, but it's making the best of it no matter what. So let's see. This is the outcome. Okay. We have Queen of Pentacles, the Queen and the King. They go together. So this is a partnership that's meant to be. Okay. So whether you guys match energy, I don't care what your sign is, you match in this energy, which is sensuality, practicality, groundedness, abundance, focused on things that are tangible and things that are real. Okay. And so this person here, this could be you as a Queen of Pentacles. You're like the star of the show. You are the reason that this person comes into alignment in their love life with you, because you recognize each other. You see things between you that are so much similarities. And there's a recognition, what is that called, of that twin energy, that soul flame energy, which is what you saw and you have been seeing. It's like somewhere in you, you're finding similarities. Maybe you have, oh gosh, the similarities, similar names, similar age, similar geographic locations, similar race, or similar careers, or similar or mutual friends. You know, you're seeing these similarities before this person. So it's just a matter of time for them to just come into alignment with you. But I feel like it's coming. It's definitely coming. It's just they're a little bit slower in getting there. So let's take a look and see what your message is from the Lover's Oracle. That's funny, Firefly. All right, Lover's Oracle message, please. I just feel like that your person is in awe of you, and kind of feels like this is way too good to be true, but it is true. I'm going to get 2 cards, but I can't seem to hold these. All right. Messages. Lover's Oracle message, please. This was a super deep reading, don't you think? You might need to listen to this a few times when you go through your weekend. All right. Going with that. Okay, your 2 messages. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Okay, so positivity, positive thinking. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to these events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Yes, yes, yes. This is what's going on here. This is a blessing card with the Lovers. There is a blessing coming in regard to this connection with this person, whether you have been with them or you've just met them or you haven't met them yet, whatever the energy is with your connection, there's a shift and there's a change that's happening. And I would keep your eye especially on, because it may seem a little murky when, we have that Pisces moon on, I believe it's Saturday or Sunday. So it may seem a little murky, but trust it, okay? Because Pisces is very much all about the intuition and the emotions, right? So it's really, I feel the illumination of the moon and what will begin to reveal these things coming out for you here. And will also shed light on this person, that spiritual truth, right? Because they're already, in awe of you, but this goes deeper now. This is what that moon energy is going to do. It's just going to fuel. How do if I'm feeling like magneticism, like, is that a word? Magnetism. It's going to fuel that. All right. So you guys definitely come back and leave me comments if you picked up any of this energy over this weekend or going forward, because this was pretty freaking amazing. All right. So that's the end of the reading. If you are going to, if you're not going to stay, please hit the like button on the way out, and please do hit the subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate that. I'm trying to get my channel up to the 100K mark, and just so I can reach that milestone. I've worked so hard, and it's over the past few years, and that is such a sweet gift. But if not, we can do the personal readings for anyone that would like one. I think I did see one that came in. Good night, Monica. You're welcome, everyone. Magnanimous. Yeah, that could be it. And hello to everyone who popped in. I did not see you. What a beautiful reading. I'm so happy for you guys. Whoever experiences this energy, I'm so happy for you. Thank you, Firefly. I have. I would like to just keep going. I just love doing this so much. Okay. Who do we have that has made a payment for a question? Let's take a look. Please make sure when you make a PayPal payment that you don't pay by e-check, because I can't honor that. Okay, Janelle, thank you. Thank you, Firefly. Jennifer, did you make a payment? Okay. Oh, okay. So we have Michelle, Jennifer, Monica, and Janelle. Is Michelle here? Michelle's sung. There she is. Hi, Michelle. What is my money situation like in March, April, and May? Okay, good questions. All right. And thank you, everyone, for making your payments. Oops. Oh my God, I'm back. I gave up on the app. I'm using the desktop. What happened, Lucy? All right, Michelle. Money situation, March, April, and May. Okay. All right, Michelle. All right. Well, March has it's funny how that Two of Swords showed up again. So I feel, Michelle, that March, there might be like a stop payment, quite a few bits of a stop payment situation from your bank because of possible fraud or attempted fraud. So I would suggest, I'm seeing scissors here. So I don't know. I don't remember how your age, but back in the old days, they used to cut credit cards. So what they would do is, before the whole stop payment and all that started, what they would do is they would take your credit card if you maxed it out or couldn't use it anymore. They would take it and get a scissors to it, and they would cut it. Right? So you couldn't use it. I mean, I don't know why they did that. I was like only early 20s when we used to do that, but I'm feeling scissorish energy here. So it's symbolic of doing something with your credit cards so that they can't be used. So you remember that? Yeah. So I feel like in March, you really got to pay attention. I don't know if there's, like I said, it could be like attempted fraud. Be careful where you use your credit cards. I don't feel like you're going to lose any money or anything like that, but that just seems to be a very strong indicator to tell you that you need to basically like cut old credit card, check your accounts for credit cards that you still have a credit on, but that you haven't used. Maybe you've forgotten about them, or but find them, and if you're not using them anymore, destroy them. I'm not saying somebody's going to break into your house and rip you off, but or call those accounts and either cancel them or use up the rest of the credit or something so that they can't be used. And then that's a very specific message for you for March. Okay. So Lucy, we have hold on, Michelle, 1 second. So I'm doing Michelle now, Lucy. Then we have Jennifer, who is Toki. Then we have Monica and Janelle, and they've all done PayPal so far. Let me just check if there was anybody else. So Michelle, for April, nobody else. Okay. All right, for April. Okay. The devil. Be careful with obsessive spending. There's also something here where you are tied to a debt that's going to feel like a heavy burden in April. Okay, some kind of like a debt, like you paid for something, or you may pay for something, and you're selling your soul to the devil, basically, with this payment. So if you're not trying to have that happen, be very careful of scams or deals, verify accounts, things like that. Because listen, I feel like your money situation honestly looks good, but just be careful of investments, because there might be like a trickster around you. I feel like your money looks good, but it's just basically saying that you need to be very frugal with it, or your money is going to be gone. So I'm trying to put something white here so that I can like break down the glare. All right, let's see. And so we did March, April, and then May. So yeah, in April, be careful of like salesmen or shysters or hustlers or tricksters that might try to take money. Yes, Michelle. Money's good though. So far, the first 2 months, everything is pretty stable. I'm not seeing like new money coming. I'm not seeing you losing any. I'm just saying if you have to take these precautions, or it could be a big loss. Shysters, yes. Thank you, Anita, for the $10. Security on cards, yeah. And Michelle travels a lot, so that could really play out for her. Yeah, well, it's tax season as well, and there's a lot of that goes on too. Tax refund season and stuff. Just verify accounts and stuff, or reset passwords and things like that. Get into like security mode. Oh, wow. Okay, so May looks amazing. May looks very amazing for there's a celebration happening in May in connection to your financial situation. So I don't know if you are You may be hosting an event or going to an event in May of some sort. And the money that you spend on this is going to be very, very good. Very, very good. Hold on a minute. I'm just getting a little download here, little message. There might be a wedding or a trip home. So the 4 is always about stability. And we have those 4 wands there, which kind of act like pillars of stability. I think you're going to do what you need to do here and you're going to be okay financially, but there might be some type of celebration or this gift, a financial gift, a gift that comes to you from family that's going to have a monetary value. So it's kind of like, what am I trying to say? It could be a home, or it could be real estate, or something like a very good deal, right? The financial aspect of this is in balance. Money gift from family, or maybe there's there might be like a home or an apartment or something like that that's attached to money or a gift or something to do with family. And it kind of like sets you forward. It helps to set you forward a bit more. It might be an investment of some sort. Just be careful with this. This is going to try to play out. So there might be like a salesman, or there might be somebody who tries to like take your money, but you kind of, you bypass it, and it actually works out to buy something or an investment, because yeah, well, I wasn't either. This is attached to something at home or a family situation. So it looks really great. Just keep your wits about you. Okay. I have to move on. So we have Toki, Jennifer, Anita. I did get your $10. If you guys are a little bit behind, just refresh your screen and that'll bring you up to date. Okay. So we have Toki, Monica, Janelle, and Anita. And Anita has one question. My twin should get her B-Day gift today. What action will she take next towards our connection? Oh, okay. You sent this sweater or the scarf, I think it was. What action will she take next towards our connection? All right, let's see. Okay, so Temperance, very nice. The World, 2 major arcanas. Wow, fantastic. Oh, okay, so she's not taking any action. All right, because we don't have any action happening here. However, the energy that comes from this is an energy of it brings peace to her. It puts things in balance. It puts things in perspective for her. It brings you both together in harmony. Okay. And there's a brand new cycle that starts here because of this. And there's also, I'm sorry for something. There's possibly like, I know you're not trying to make her feel bad, but this gift she gets brings up a sense of guilt or regret. But the cycle starts, it puts an end though to, it's peace. It's like a peace offering. She feels it comes to her as like a peace offering, and it brings healing. Now, is she 100% ready to turn around and have that Two of Cups? No. But it does start the cycle of healing and change. So as far as like action, like will she call? There may be communication over the internet, the World Wide Web. Who says that anymore, right? There may be communication that way that starts up again. And it could be something to do or along the lines of, how it made her feel to receive that. It brought her a sense of peace. It made her feel comfortable, relaxed, hopeful, joyous. It calmed her. It calms her to receive this gift. And it kind of gives her this sense of like, I'm sorry, like grieving a little bit, like I'm sorry for what happened, or I'm sorry for things didn't work out, or I'm sorry for whichever. So it's a very healing thing that happens within her. And then that kind of communication happening in regard to receiving this. Now, will it happen right away? The 21st, you might hear from her. Wait, that's tomorrow. Yeah. So maybe on the 21st, you'll get some kind of message or something from her about that. All right. So Lucy says Monica's next. So let's see. Where is she? Monica Jean. You're welcome, Jen. I want to know about my Taurus. I felt he was my soulmate, and we were very happy for a few years. Then it all changed, and he left me for another. Does he still think about me? Am I on his mind? Will he be reaching out to me? Does he still have feelings for me? Oh, he's no longer with her. Okay. So let's see what the Taurus's energy towards Monica is. His feelings, what can you show us? Okay, 3 cards popped out. So the 9 of Pentacles. He's definitely in single mode for sure. Sometimes this is the Virgo card, but he's Miss Independent right now. That's what I see. Single like a Pringle. And really not focusing on love. He's just kind of doing work. He's doing his job. He's living in his luxury. He's, putting money in the bank, wearing nice clothes. These are like important things for him. But there is a sense of like surrender. He gives up, feeling betrayed. And then we have the Queen of Wands here. Oh, excuse me, all of a sudden I just felt like I had to yawn. Sorry. Yeah, I'm hearing it's like 4:00 or something here, and I'm yawning. So I'm feeling exhaustion with him. There's no cup energy here. As far as like how he feels towards you. I'm not seeing you being on his mind. I'm not seeing communication. I mean, you could very well, though. I mean, it's hard to tell. So whoever the fire sign is, that's who's on his mind, or that's who he thinks about. So I don't know if that's you or if that's her, but I feel like oh, you are. Okay. There's this betrayal or loss or surrender. He's exhausted. So yeah, you're the fire sign, then you are on his mind. Okay. Was she Virgo? I don't know. This is earth energy. Look, you're way more than she was. He messed up. He made a mistake. Whatever his reason was for doing what he did, it was a mistake. Even if he felt justified, even if he felt justified in it or not, he really got karma handed to him. Yeah. Taurus and Gemini. Yeah, then I see here she hurt him. Because there's the earth energy and there's the air. But I think he's going to come back. I do. I feel like once he surrenders fully to what has happened. And she kind of had this energy here of just being like, she didn't really want much more from him. Maybe just wanted his money or things like that. Yeah, she took advantage of him. Like she was just all about herself. No, he's going to come back to you because he's thinking about you. He just has to he's defeated. He hasn't opened his eyes yet to see the light on the horizon. It's clearing, but it's not there yet. He's still smarting from whatever happened there. So I would say the fullness from the time that they split up until when he's completely surrendered is a 10-week time period. Okay. So I don't know how long ago that connection ended, but yeah, I don't know how long that connection ended, but I'm seeing like the full process being like a 10-week time period. But yeah, he's got you on his mind for sure. I'll be waiting for him. I forgive him. That's so sweet. I hope it works out for you. Truly, truly, madly, deeply. Okay, so then you have like 6 to 7 more weeks to go. Taurus takes a while to heal from something. Okay, who do we have next? Janelle. I just had a Taurus walk into my life. So unexpected, and a Cancer walk out literally within a couple of days of each other. I'm wondering if it's the Taurus or the Cancer from the general reading. Oh, so the reading that I gave earlier, just now in this stream, you're curious about? So that was an earth sign, Janelle, that I picked up on, or someone of that description. So let's take a look here and see. You're welcome, Monica. Yeah, let me think now. Oh, yeah, I mentioned Cancer because of the moon and the Two of Swords. Yeah, it was stronger to be the earth sign because the moon was kind of like the Cancer moon energy was kind of like a small little piece. And I was referencing that to the emotions. Okay, so let's see. That's why, like, whenever I get a king or a queen, I try. It can be so convoluted because it's not just the sun sign; it's so many signs, and whatever element is dominating the natal chart can be completely different than the sun sign. So I try to focus more on the description of the person. That way, you can identify more. But let's take a look here. All right, there's the Page of Pentacles. That was in the reading. So you have the High Priestess. This is a secret. Oh, and now we have Justice. And that's Libra. So we have Libra. We have Cancer, Pisces, and the Page of Pentacles. Lucy. Poor Lucy. Oh no, don't worry. Mine did the same thing. Are you guys still there with me? Hold on. My phone just kicked out as well. Hold on, I have to refresh. Oh, I don't know if it's going to let me reload. One sec. Can you guys see me? All right, I'm going to refresh.